YouTube, back at you again with another video. Alright YouTube, so basically that is getting installed today. It's basically an exhaust. I'm excited, can't wait for it to go on. Letting the bike warm up real quick so you guys can have a sound test. It just turned it on, so I need like a few more minutes. But just to get a sound test of what it sounds like while it's cold, this is what it sounds like. It does sound a little deep. That's because I changed the intake filter to a high performance racing intake filter. But man, I didn't realize how much maintenance that high performance intake filter required. But nevertheless, so I'm just basically letting it warm up right now. As soon as it gets to temp, I'm gonna give you a couple of rev bombs, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take this exhaust off, and we're gonna crack open this Akrapovic exhaust system, and we're gonna go ahead and install it. By the way, it's a full racing exhaust. It's not a slip-on. A lot of you guys probably seen the pictures of it, but I will leave a link in the description below of where I got the exhaust system from. All right, guys, so the bike is now to temp. Let me just show you real quick. So it is to temp. So let me do a couple of revs so you guys can have an idea of what the bike sounds like. To me, that's all intake. Real quick, what comes in the package is the muffler canister itself. I hear a lot of people say that they have a very hard time taking this insert out. I will be taking out my baffle. I don't really care about anything else, but I am taking out the baffle. You have to take this off, and some people say that it's welded in. I'm gonna make sure that it's not welded in. I'm not sure why this part is attached. I think this part should be disconnected, but I could be wrong. So what I'm gonna do, because I remember in the photos that these were separate. 1, 2, 3, and 4 was separate, not connected. But now that I have it here in the box, it's connected. So I'm not sure what's going on in Italy. If you want just a part number for the headers alone, here you go. Straight from akrapovic. It says CB650F, but the purchase says CBR. I'm assuming both bikes are the same. It also comes with some instructions. In the back, you have your O2 sensor extender, 2 zip ties, you have your mounting hardware, and I'm not sure what the rest is. But I will be cutting into all of this. The first thing I want to do though is I want to get the OEM exhaust off the bike. All right, so I've seen some people take off the OEM exhaust several different ways. Hopefully my way is a bit easier for you guys to understand, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the header bolts off first, and then I'm gonna disconnect the O2 sensor, which is on this side, which is right here. I'm gonna disconnect the O2. Well, I think I should drop it and then disconnect the O2 sensor. But I do have a cable that looks like it extends the O2 sensor. I'm gonna hook that up because I got a feeling that the location for the O2 sensor is a bit longer. So what I'll do is I'll drop the exhaust once I take off the belly pan, and then I will remove the O2 sensor. Hopefully I don't lose too much daylight, but I'm gonna do as much as I can today. To take off the belly pan, I will need a 5mm Allen X head, and let's take off this belly pan. Okay, just want to loosen it real quick. Okay, let me go to the other side. I'm gonna loosen this one. Crazy, I'm the one to tighten that on there. I think I'm gonna leave the bike like this. Naked boy! I'm just playing. Hell no. Looks terrible. All right, so the next thing you want to do, what I did, was I loosened the O2 sensor. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna follow the O2 sensor cable on the other side, just to have an idea of where it goes. If I'm not mistaken, this is the cable here, and this is the cable right here. So it goes to this connector. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this connector off. I'm gonna extend the O2 sensor cable, or pull the cable down, so that way when I take the exhaust off, the exhaust and the O2 sensor cable and all that stuff can come out at the same time. I'll take the O2 sensor off the bike, or the OEM exhaust, when the OEM exhaust is off the bike. So yeah, so that's how I'm gonna do it right now. And then the bolts you're gonna take off on the actual radiator to get access to the headers is just this one right here. And then the whole thing will just lean forward, and then I'll have access to that one and all the way down. This bottom bolt right here is a 10 millimeter. Should see it on there. Yeah, it's a 10 millimeter. All right, so I took the bottom bolt off. Oh man, it needs to go up a lot more. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take off the top bolts on the radiator. All right guys, so the bolts to the header is actually 12 millimeters. And there's a total of 8 of them. 2 on each header, one there, there like that. So let me remove all these header bolts at the top, and then I'm gonna come over and remove that one on this side, and there's one on the other side. And then the entire exhaust system will then fall down. All right, real quick guys, so the O2 sensor is now disconnected, which goes here, and it goes above the exhaust to the O2 sensor location. But there's one more screw that you have to take off, which is on this side. I'm gonna take that off, and I'm gonna weigh the OEM exhaust versus the new exhaust. And once I take the O2 sensor off, I'll weigh the two different, I'll weigh this exhaust first, give you guys an idea how much this one weighs. And then when I put the akrapovic exhaust on the scale, we'll have a weight difference. But my goodness, I didn't realize. Oh, I mean, it even sounds heavy. I didn't realize how heavy this exhaust was. Damn, this exhaust weighs 20 pounds. Some people say the exhaust weighs 25 pounds. It may not be on the scale correctly, but from what I'm seeing, it's 20 pounds. Let me rearrange it one more time to see if it goes up. Second time I've rearranged it, and it's still 20 pounds. All right, so the OEM exhaust complete weighs 20 freaking pounds. Yeah, the new exhaust weighs 11 pounds, 2 ounces with the plat. Okay, I'm gonna take everything off so we can get an actual measurement. Now we're talking. It's 11 pounds even. Man, that plastic 2 ounces, wow. But yeah, so the exhaust weighs 11 pounds even. So what was that? It was 20 pounds. So basically I lost 9 pounds. I'm burning so much daylight. Guys, if you get this exhaust system, I took the gloves off because I was getting frustrated, but if you get this exhaust system, it's best if you take off the upper part and put this on second. Let me explain why. This part here, you need to put on, this is a short version for the bottom, but you need to put on these tall ones. So you see this little, let me move my hand out of there. I'll get the screwdriver to point. Okay, so you see this part here? It needs to hook on to this part first before you can hook this part on. And what a mission if you have all 4 and these hanging. You cannot get this bolt on and this pin standing there at the same time. So what I had to do was I took them all off. So now they're individually. I'm gonna hook the spring onto the exhaust itself, all 4. Then I'm gonna tighten the top down, then the bottom of the exhaust, then the muffler itself. But this part here is the most important part. If you don't put these on, as you put each of these pieces on, you won't be able to get the spring on afterwards. Trust me, I know. Losing a lot of daylight. So let me continue on with this process. Actually, I think I can actually pull this down now, and in most of the video, the rest of the video is gonna be in the dark, but I don't care. I'm gonna get the exhaust through so I can hear what it sounds like. So then you just basically pull it down and that one is on. So now this one is actually snug in its position. And then I'm just gonna go and do the rest of them. Man, it's gotten dark. Damn it. All right, so now that I've gotten all of the springs, which are right there, right there, right there, and right there on, all I have to do now is just tighten down these bolts all the way. And then I'm gonna wipe them down as I go. Man, I didn't realize how dirty the bike was underneath, but something I gotta work on. I looked up the specs for these. I think they're 24 pounds. I will torque them to spec. I'm just not gonna torque them on spec on camera. Oh my God, this part is the hardest part to put back. Because remember, I tightened down these bolts and this was somewhat stiff. I mean, it moves, but not that much. And to put this part back on, you have to line these. You have to line these up perfectly. If you don't line them up perfect, it's not gonna go back. Oh my God, this was the hardest part so far. And I need to take a break, but I need to finish tonight. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna put all these springs back on. Let me show you how to put one so you guys have an idea. So that's one spring. Let me find my spring tool, which is this. It does not come in the kit when you order it, but just in case you guys don't have one, I would highly recommend you get one. And you just pull this to it, and as the exhaust flex and deflex and whatnot, it's gonna actually close over time. But yeah, so I'm gonna put the rest of these springs back on, and then I'm gonna connect the O2 sensor here, and then I'm gonna put on the muffler. I got the retainer springs on. They're all in place. Is in the box, it comes with some akrapovic bolt sealant, basically Loctite, and it comes with this bracket and these 4 bolts. This bracket goes here, and then these 2 bolts, the original OEM bolts that came off the original exhaust, is gonna hold this muffler in place. So I'm gonna put some, I'm gonna call this Loctite, but I'm gonna put some Loctite on each bolt, mount it to the muffler, and then when it's time to transfer the exhaust to the bike, it's a lot easier. But I do want to focus on taking this Allen key head out so I can take out the silencer. Let me do that now so that way I know it's out before I put it onto the bike. You guys are not gonna believe this. Look at that weld point. Oh my God. No, this is coming out tonight. Let me go get my drill. I'm gonna break that loose. This exhaust turned out to be more work than I thought. Okay, so off the back, whoa, what is that? I had to grind down the welded bolt to get it out. So I made a hole and I grinded it out. And to get it out of the actual, you cannot use a clothes hanger. You will bend the hell out of the clothes hanger. You will just destroy the clothes hanger. Don't use a clothes hanger. Get you some pliers and a trusty old management hammer. And with that hammer, you're gonna clamp down on it, and you're gonna bang the crap out of it. But I do plan on putting this on the bike now. But to get this out, it was a lot of work. So let me continue on with the install. I'm gonna put this bracket on now. I'm gonna use the Loctite and these 4 bolts. And yeah, I'm gonna keep going with the install. It's completely dark. There's no sunlight out. But I do want to put my fairings back on the bike, so I'm just going to keep going until I'm done. One more thing, when you mount the bracket onto the bike, the holes face the front muffler part. You know what, it comes with instructions. Sorry man, this video is coming out like crap, but ladies and gentlemen, obviously it's the next day. I want to at least have this video up in case I ever want to look back on it. So last night, as you guys saw, I was having the roughest of times of putting the exhaust on the. Last night I was having the roughest of times of getting the exhaust put on and having the baffle taken out. But finally it's done, and it's a cold start. I'm gonna start it for the very first time so we can listen together. Alright guys, so it's to temperature. The radiator fan kicked in about twice. So now I'm gonna rev it a little bit just to see what it sounds like. At first I'm gonna go to 4 grand, then I'm gonna go to 6 grand, and then I'm gonna go to 8 grand and hold it for a couple of seconds. Just saying. Hold up. Okay, the headers are supposed to turn a little goldish brown, but no color change just of yet. There's one more thing I've been wanting to check, and that this is not making contact. And none of it's making contact. I mean, this spring is touching just a little bit, but that's no here nor there. I just want these to turn golden brown, and when they do, I know I've met the beautiful. Alright guys, so I want to thank you guys for watching this header exhaust racing install on a Honda CBR650R. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful